Hello, stream.
Hello, stream.
Can I get in this like spectate thing too? Because like I feel like
They're
I need to
not
solve
even
this.
inviting me, dude.
Jacob,
I thought
how
you were
about
in
the
it.
snow?
Oh, there we go.
Are you happy? Are you ready for the snow?
Wait,
Yeah,
wait,
can you
Oh,
like
man,
invite me
I'm
because
not
I
ready.
need
I
to
want
like
this to go
apparently
away.
solve this. So.
Yeah, I know.
Is your butt ready for the snow?
He's like, can I get in this like spectate thing too? Because like
Yeah.
I feel like I
They're
need to
not
solve
even
this.
Hello?
inviting me, dude.
User left your channel.
The snow is stupid. No.
3 to 6 inches. Come on.
Someone's echoing.
That was me for a second.
Shit.
Because I forgot to mute the
I
stream.
had the
Other
Twitch page
J-
up and I was just hearing the echoing.
For Duck
That's
Squad,
great.
admin Jacob and I live near each other. Kind
Okay.
Yeah.
You told me that already.
Yay.
Oh, did he?
Yay.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
You told me that like 3 months ago.
Really?
Yeah, man.
Wow, you
Oh,
remember it?
Yeah, man.
Oh, we
We're
actually got an
gonna
invite.
get
Yay.
snowed in together. Totally.
That's
Yeah.
cool.
I sent
Oh, wow.
you both an
Since
invite.
since the admin Jacob is here, just call me grind stuff and just say fuck it.
Oh, grind stuff. Like
Yeah,
I
grind
don't
stuff.
call people. I'm supposed to be on Shane's stream answering questions people have if they're actually on a stream. Oh, I'm conflicted.
Are you chime on? Are you referring to Bard?
Yes,
Yeah.
Bardian Angel. I have a T-shirt actually. You didn't see that?
Bardian Angel? Yeah, my favorite.
You know, you didn't see the Keep Calm Chime On T-shirt?
No.
It's a legit T-shirt I
Wait.
have now.
Thick, you're streaming?
That's cool.
Change the fucking stream name, please.
I don't have access to that.
You
Did you
should.
see anything that they were saying?
I
'Cause,
had
like all
access
this,
to it.
all the darkle was telling me was that like the other team was getting super salty because they paused the game.
Oh.
Also because they are super stacking their team. Holy crap!
Can you guys tell me which teams are playing? I know I've seen them before. But...
This is Gaming Avalanche, which is all the silver players.
Game
And then this is
Avalanche
supposed
and Dayum Dat. I'll type it in your.
Okay,
team.
I got it. I know
User
Dayum Dat
joined your
team dope.
channel.
I
I'll
got
change the stream name. Might as well just leave it be and let's just stream this game, you know? In terms of like I don't know.
anybody want to enlighten me on this? Okay, so
Why?
Can you tell me the-
originally was that team originally was what is it? NA, which he was bronze. So it's platinum 2, gold 2, silver 5, gold 1. And it's platinum 2, platinum or diamond 5, platinum 4, platinum 2.
Wait, what happened to like Cathrine and all them? That's
They're
this
like
team, right?
sleeping and at work and stuff.
So they grabbed a whole bunch of high elo players?
Oh my
I
god.
told them to grab people that are around the same elo. So like essentially he should have been grabbing a bronze,
Well, I mean, that's just
a gold
completely
2, a
unfair.
silver, and a gold.
That's
Like,
unfair.
Should have
That
grabbed a
is
silver,
very
bronze, and
unfair.
silver, gold, not platinum, 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 diamond.
So what do we do here? Well, we're on stream, so Idney, if you want to talk to me privately, let's go somewhere else for a second.
Yeah. Just go to my room.
Go to my
Wait, no, this is my room.
lounge.
I'll
User
take the
left your
casting
channel.
out. I'll move with the caster.
You should move
there's
them to
a
the
caster
Shoutcasters
channel.
room, by the way. You should.
Yeah.
Shoutcasters.
I'll just go to my
Switched.
channel. Fuck it. Doesn't
User was
shouldn't
moved to your
matter.
channel.
Sorry, man. Okay, so
Alright,
apparently
well,
it's
to the few people watching the stream at the moment, you know, working out these technical difficulties.
apparently it's 1-1 already.
Yeah.
So we're only being able to cast the last game.
Being a silver 5, join in the last place now.
So apparently the issue is that their whole team's not here, so he's using 4 subs. But like the ranking of the subs are bronze, silver, and he's bringing in platinum and diamond subs.
What's Idney having to say here? Well, this definitely explains the salt a little bit more now.
I'd be disappointed if
Yeah, I would as well.
they subbed in like 4 different higher elo players.
Microphone muted.
Darkle is actually somewhat right there. If they don't have a team, they really, can't just
Microphone
say,
activated.
oh, we have a team, but they're diamond and, what have you.
Well, I mean, I understand in certain situations you need to sub in, but generally the rule is keep it around the same rank.
Yeah.
Like, I know my team, my top laner, for some god awful reason, is never there. So we're always forced to sub, and he was Diamond 5, so we always use a Diamond 5 sub.
I don't see why it's such a problem for them to get a sub. Honestly, at this point, and it doesn't seem like it would be a problem. Like, they only have. I understand, like Datlisto is plat, so he's probably got plat friends or at least decently ranking. So I can see that connection, but they've got to have other low ranking friends that should be available. I mean, it's Thursday, not Friday or the weekend, but still, everyone plays League every day. As you can see, I got 61 friends on myself right now, although a little bit more popular than that. So, but yeah. Checking on these players, we are seeing their divisions right now. I might be wrong, but I'm pretty sure you could potentially see see team rankings as well for those ranks there.
That's true.
Double check. I doubt that's the case, but
no, I
always
think
possible.
I think it looks normal. I think those are the right divisions.
Looking like it, but I think that's a possibility if they weren't ranked in solo queue.
Yeah, I think all of those ranks are actually solo queue.
Okay.
Because when you highlight their picture, it'll show the little division in the bottom left corner, and that's generally the solo queue division.
It generally is, but it definitely isn't confirmed for that. Just
No,
that one.
I agree.
had teams. Let's see. Yeah. No confirmation yet on what's going to happen, guys. Okay, I'll actually that very second as I say that, Idney saying Lantern and Reject have to go. Lantern being the Diamond 5 here, and Reject Platinum 2.
Yeah, and I think they're gonna have to bring in a lower platinum or a high gold, and a silver, I believe, is what Idney was stating earlier. I have no confirmation on anything.
We're actually seeing another random silver here on Dayum Dat team though. So maybe they can get that last person, the X or Vivio 101. Maybe they can get him back and someone else they invited. They've invited a decent amount of people so far, so I don't think it'll be a problem for them to get another person. It's just I feel like probably more complicated, or the bigger complication is just getting them to join TeamSpeak and just explaining, hey, I need you to join a random tournament that we're potentially going to win and blah 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 blah.
Yeah, if they need, I actually have a lot of friends who are in that range, so I could potentially give them subs.
I mean, at the moment, we're looking at 3 silvers on Gaming Avalanche here, and 3 platinums on the other hand with Dayum Dat Team Doe. Not that already doesn't look good in itself, but they did have the diamond player there with them as well. Reject being that platinum 2, still Idney said has to go, but we will see what they do. The other silver that was actually just joining the game at random, might not have actually told him what was going on, and I think he just left. He actually just left the game as well.
Yeah, we're hopefully we'll be able to get this game going soon. I think the issue with Reject is that he was diamond last season. And there we go, we have a bronze coming in, but he quit. There's an unranked, which I believe he counts as, and that's a level 12. I believe that's not going to be allowed in here.
I think it's pretty balanced. I don't know about you.
And I just found out I had an opportunity to play with a bunch of rioters, but I'm doing this instead. All right. Well.
Yeah, that's what I was starting to suspect. Apparently, the room wasn't password protected there.
Oh, okay. That makes a lot more sense as to why these random people are coming in and leaving.
Yeah. I think a really big factor to the gaming Avalanche and that like balancing out these rings is although gaming Avalanche does have 3 silvers, 2 of them are silver 5, and that's
Mhm.
actually that's hardly even silver. For them, I'm sure they're more than happy with their accomplishment and breaking out of that bronze. So good job on that, guys. But you got to know you're just one step away from bronze here. So the skill level definitely does not match up to seeing those 3 platinums over there.
And those are higher end platinums too. Two
Yeah.
plat 2s. And there's a bronze too. Hopefully that's not a random. He was invited, so I believe that will be a sub for them.
Wondering what they did for the previous games. If we're having these complications now, they weren't obviously really communicating with us, so they may have just had an unbalanced team on Dayum Dat Team Do, or maybe more people just filling in. Not actually sure.
I believe it actually was. So
Once
we're bringing in
again,
a gold
seeing a bit of a
1.
questionable one. Yeah, gold 1. That's a little questionable. Once again. Yeah.
And I believe reject needs to go due to and apparently there's some math going on here. I feel like I'm in high school again.
That's fine. One plant has to leave. And there we go. We're seeing Rejected Break
Reject.
finally leaving. Atlas, though, very frustrated with this match, having to give up pretty much everyone on his team apart from Prophet of a God, the only remaining actual person from his regular roster that he signed up with, playing with him still.
Yeah, I believe he was just eating, which is the reason why he wasn't here earlier.
Well, he says he has a gold sub, so that will work.
That should even it out.
Team's still a little questionably balanced here, but you know what? They're trying to make it work. the numbers, quote unquote, don't lie. But when you look at these tiers, and if you were to go from the numbers into like decimals and the number values, then it'd be a little bit different. But
And I'm gonna be muting my Facebook because that will get obnoxious if I do
Absolutely.
receive a lot of messages.
very annoying when I'm streaming myself, especially just because of my position in League People. I'm in like 6 different admin groups for the stream, for the YouTube, for just our admin chat, and they love to spam.
Mm-hmm.
That's the deal. Still looking.
So they need a gold, I believe, right? A gold or a high silver?
Yeah.
What about Dingus? Silver 1. I believe
That
this
might
is
just
a
be a random
random.
joining.
I believe so.
Yeah.
Is this the person, Dingus?
Do you think that'd be okay to allow to happen since he was playing in the tournament on another team, even though I'm pretty sure.
I believe they're eliminated, and he's actually a gold 5 last season, which is about the rank.
I'm gonna start just pulling out some numbers here for my own self here. Another gold 1. That is actually terrible. Sorry to say that's just setting yourself up once again. Definitely. I know he's trying. I don't think he's trying to purposely imbalance it, but it's just how it's all happening.
And here's a silver 5, and hopefully it's looking like we're gonna get into this, going in this game. And I'm curious to see how this pick and ban phase works. Due to them having 4 subs, they don't really have a lot of time to scout ahead of time. So I'm assuming they're just going to be banning the overpowered champs. And it's a Diana ban for blue. Lysandra getting banned out by the purple team. Sejuani, Nidalee, and there's going to be 2 more bans, 1 for each team.
You were moved. User was moved to your channel.
Hello?
Okay, someone was apparently being OCD and moved us to this shoutcasting room specifically. Not that big of a deal, but seeing these final bans going out with the Riven and the Blanc there too. Once again, purple team and pretty much every team this tournament, I believe, is actually banned out. Dat Listo's Lysandra.
So a Riven ban coming out there. I'm assuming someone on the purple
Your
team
channel
actually
was edited.
plays the Riven. And there's a Heimer hover, which could be a flex pick, as he could be played top or mid, and he's a very tough champion to gank due to those turrets. He's just gonna be running around in circles.
Absolutely, just swapping around with more picks, hovering over this Vel'Koz finally as well.
And it's good. It seems to be a Vel'Koz.
There we go.
And
Locking in finally, running out of time rather with that Vel'Koz pick.
that's actually a flex pick because you can put that at support and it's actually pretty good, or you can put it in the mid lane. So there's not really a set lane for him to go in just as yet. And there's a Morgana and a hover over Malphite.
Interesting combo overall. Going to have the Unstoppable Force and that Black Shield if they do opt for that. And both of them with the Malphite initiation would be very strong together, I personally feel. But we'll have to see how strong, because definitely too soon to say. Not seeing the blue team pick anyone else as of yet.
Yeah, and even just the Unstoppable Force into the Shackles of Morgana is a pretty good combo itself. And there's basically an auto Blitz pick. Blitzcrank versus the Morgana. If the Morgana is support and she's good enough, she could Black Shield by the time the hook hits. So it's going to be interesting to see if the support for the purple team has the reaction time to be able to Black Shield these hooks from the Blitzcrank.
Very true. It's definitely a strong strategy that you don't see used very effectively all that often, but we'll have to see. This is going into the final, closer matches of the tournament with only a few games left, and this is their last match out of 3 as well. So hopefully they're bringing the hype, they're bringing the power, and they're ready to react.
And it's an Orianna and an Ezreal hover, and the Orianna with the Malphite could bring it as a very good combo. Even with the Ezreal just ulting on that, they have a very good AoE comp going on right now. And Vi gets picked last. I'm surprised she wasn't picked earlier, seeing as she is a very strong champion right now. And there's a hover over that Garen.
Hover over. We've actually seen Garen a lot this tournament. Every game, he has just been the true unstoppable force, running in and doing whatever he wants. The top lane pick seemingly not picked yet, unless Shadow Isle is going to switch with that their last teammate, their Darkle. But let's see what they pick in reaction to this, knowing that this Garen has been such a strong pick and currently is just dominating this top lane so far.
Yeah, he just ran through my team the other day. He was pushing top, and you couldn't really stop him. He was so tanky. So you just let him bash on your tower, and you're just trying to clear the minions out. He's a very good... I do believe Gnar is a good pick against the Garen because he does have that percentile health damage. He has a slow, and he's able to kite the Garen and keep him off the tower. So it's interesting to see a Gnar against that Garen again for the second time.
And I think they're also considering it once again. We've seen the Orianna Gnar combo in this tournament already. Last night we actually saw it on I believe it was your team as well.
Yeah,
actually.
It was our team. Yep.
On Kaindir 2G.
Yes.
And Gnar actually was carrying the game, being even more of a brick wall than the Garen, surprisingly.
Come on now, I did more damage.
But Garen was banned out, I believe, that game. Yeah, but Gnar definitely proving to be a very strong pick. A lot of people debate, even after his nerfs, that he is still one of the strongest and most versatile champions in the game, with so much to offer for everyone on his team, including himself especially.
And there's a lot of different build paths you can choose to go with him. You can go Brutalizer straight tank, you can go Hexdraker straight tank. If you want the Blade of the Ruined King, you can do that. You can go Frozen Mallet tank, you can go Trinity Force tank. He's one of he's like one of the champions with the most most different builds you can actually use, and they're all pretty viable and all offer different things that make him good and unique. So we're going to be looking to see what he builds this game.
Noticing on that Vel'Koz there, he actually is rolling Exhaust. I don't know if they're doing this on purpose or if he's rolling that for still rolling mid lane, but Blitzcrank having Ignite suggesting that he might be going mid against this Orianna. This will be very interesting to see. Listo actually has played Vel'Koz once this tournament that I've seen, and he did very well overall, actually. So as a support, we'll have to see how he fares out in the bot lane as opposed to mid now.
Did he play the Vel'Koz support or mid lane last time?
He played it mid lane last time.
So we could just be seeing an aggressive bot lane with the defensive mid lane. I've seen exhaust on Vel'Koz mid, and it does work. It does provide you a lot of safety. So it'll be interesting to see which lane they actually decide to go to.
Absolutely. And overall, let's see how these teams fare. That Blitzcrank, I don't think it's going to scale very well for his team or himself at all. He might be able to try to grab that Orianna at best, because that Ezreal is going to have that Essence Flux and have it on a very low cooldown late game as well. But they're always going to have to worry about the Black Shield throughout the entire game. For just as another point to that. So I don't imagine he's going to be scaling at all, because if he pulls the Malphite or the Gnar, it's pretty much
It's a
just
pretty
going
rough.
to.
It's a rough time for your team to deal with
It's
that.
going to be like a self-destruct right on his face. So. We'll have to
Especially
see
if
how
that
that
Gnar
goes
is
for
in
him.
mega
If they
form.
can snowball into their favor and make their whole team at least, even without him, snowball towards the mid game, he actually will be able to do a very good job, I think, scaling outwards and not having to fear pulling anyone. And if we're seeing him go mid lane, actually, we might not be worrying about that black shield for long, and maybe they're doing it with that idea in mind. But we'll have to see. That's actually an interesting thought.
But a thing with the Gnar is it's okay to pull him if he's in his mini form, because you'll be able to burst him down. It's the problem is if he's in his Mega Gnar or close to his Mega Gnar that you do not want to pull him. So you could theoretically pull him at the correct time and he'll be easy to burst down. But again, you got to be careful who you're pulling here, because you can pull that Ezreal, but he has a weird interaction with the Z that actually it'll like cancel the pull if he does that at like a good time. If you pull in Orianna, she can just Zanya's and self and ult on top of herself. You pulling in the Malphite, he's just gonna ult on top of you with an Orianna ball. So there are gonna be very limited options for that Blitzcrank to actually get a pull through. So we're gonna be looking to see what he decides to do with that Q.
Yeah, that is true, but if he is building full AP, that you have a good point about the Gnar. He actually might be a vulnerable target depending on how he builds, but towards the late games, hoping he builds smart, which both teams have definitely shown they're actually reasonably good at the game. So I'm assuming he will. He shouldn't die from the burst, but those Blitzcrank grabs, if they do land and he goes full AP, we're definitely going to be seeing, the pull, knockup, ult combo, and any damage from anyone else to just support him in getting the kill or to take the kill afterwards as well. Full AP, we're definitely going to be seeing, the pull.
There's a bit of echo. I wonder. Do you mind just saying something just real quick? I want to test echo.
Yep, no problem at all. The screen's going black, guys, because the loading screen is coming up. Now we're going to see the borders very shortly. I'm seeing them sooner, I think, than Regie. There we go. Stream's going up, but the client's still black on there, too, if you haven't noticed that.
Mm-hmm.
Or at least that's what I'm seeing.
It was just OBS.
Okay. This Vine pick actually is going to be interesting for blue team here. It's still a very strong pick at the moment, although I believe she was seeing nerfs on the PvE or maybe even in the recent match. I did not pay much attention to that myself. Still a very strong and contested pick. So against that Malphite jungle, actually, if she does encounter him, I think she's definitely going to have the advantage, at least past level 3 once she gets her W and her E. And the charge, I think she could even trade without that, but Shield versus Shield, she's going to have 2 stacks, or be able to proc that passive a lot more than Malphite will be able to regenerate his. So we'll have to see if she tries to counter jungle and go for him. But we haven't seen actually almost no counter jungling this entire tournament, which has been somewhat interesting. No one really wanting to take that risk and try to punish the enemy jungler and help their team out. So we'll see if anyone tries to take the risk this game.
Yeah, and the game should be loading. I hear the music. There we go.
Also, if you guys didn't notice, report Jinx, no skin. Everyone else in the game, everyone else but Jinx has a skin.
It's people like that make this community so bad. Just not having a skin.
Anyone want to take a guess on who's gonna win? Team 5 skin or Team 4 skin? What do you think?
Oh, bug splat. Should be quick to reload.
Well, both teams sending out some friendly good luck and nice friendly, absolutely friendly comments. No BM whatsoever, I promise. Once again, not looking for any invades. No one making. You've actually seen the Blitzcrank make quite a few times, I think, maybe 2 or 3 times this tournament. Seeing it once again, but no one trying to make use of it. We're not seeing like the Season 3, Season 2, and previous strategies where people would almost always try to force the invade and use of that grab.
And so it is a Vel'Koz mid with the exhaust, so Blitzcrank is going to be in the bottom, and he actually decided to go coin instead of relic this game, so he's going to be looking to get that movement speed to get in and potentially pull someone during the later game.
Yeah, actually, good point with the build. That's surely what he is going to do, but somewhat interesting about how that will fare for his laning phase, depending on how hard this Morgana and Ezreal can land their harass.
Yeah, relic provides more sustain in lane. With the coin provides him with a bit more mana, so he's going to be looking to get pulls off, it seems. And Vi and Malphite are going to be starting on the bottom of the map, with Malphite going to his blue and Vi going to be heading to her red. So just standard jungle for now. I have to go get a water. My voice is bothering me. 1 second.
All good, all good. Alright, so we're actually seeing Morgana pick up a ward. Yeah, supports don't normally do that, you know. Picking up a ward with those 3 mana biscuits and Spell Thief's Edge. We'll see how effective that is. Actually, since we're seeing Vi start on the bottom with the Krugs getting that red buff, if he places it down soon or gets any vision, then that'll just be perfect. Well done, actually. And I think it's going to be a great advantage for him. Just a small little tiny thing makes a huge impact, you know, guys?
Yeah, and I'm just going to edit the scoreboard.
All good.
So we get these.
Seeing the cloth armor 5 pots start with Gnar top lane against Garen with the Doran shield, it's actually going to be a really big benefit for him, since a smart idea overall going against the Garen, you know, who's obviously AD. He has his built-in sustain from his passive that's going to just not necessarily take up all his harass back up, but it's going to make it a lot harder to land against him. Bot lane, we're actually seeing Blitzcrank land the hook, but Ezreal's going to Essence Flux away as the Morgana shield goes down on him, but it doesn't do him anything. He got out.
And as you see, the Morgana's reaction timing there was a bit delayed, so hopefully later game she'll be able to do that quick enough to get the block without Ezreal having to use an E. And Malphite's coming in mid right now versus a very immobile Vel'Koz, but he does some good damage with that knock up to get Malphite to back away. And Gnar's just gonna be harassing top.
Gnar actually pretty extended out there, taking some good damage from that Garen. Vi have just backing, picked up the I can't even remember the item ever. The Stalker's Blade.
Yeah.
Taking up her blue buff, she might be turning up to gank top soon. We'll see if the teams communicate and try to make this happen.
So Vi actually went from golems to red, and there's a pull by Blitzcrank, but he's just gonna be able to E over the mines from
Vi
Jinx
walking
there.
up top lane, but she's sitting on a ward. Gnar not really going to respond to this, but the ward I think actually just recently expired. She's going up still. Garen's getting a little bit of spin damage on him. She's charging up the Assault and Battery, but Gnar's just gonna jump away and she's backing right back out.
Yeah, and Malphite's just at his red buff currently, so we're gonna hope to see him getting in there to get some ganks going on. He just hit level 4, so is he gonna be going back to top lane? And Vi is actually either she's getting the scuttle, and she's actually gonna be going back to top lane. And Gnar's gonna go in on that Garen, but Vi's gonna come in. Graves. He's gonna be able to crunch out of there, and they're not gonna be able to get him unless they decide to tower dive here. And Malphite's coming around the corner, but they're just gonna back off. I do not know why I said Graves there. I meant to say Gnar.
It's the curse of Rudy J. He was doing that whole game yesterday. Yeah, actually seeing a very good game from that Vi, wasting his flash. Blitzcrank actually laying the hook on Ezreal.
The mine's gonna get set off.
She doesn't have enough mana. Heal Ignite and all summoner spells going down from that Ezreal. They're not looking like they're gonna have enough damage to kill this Morgana, but Jinx taking a lot of damage, sitting on those minions. We might see her still go down.
And she's gonna go down to those minions, yeah, and Morgana's gonna pick up a kill.
Realizing it a little bit too late, but Morgana taking the kill.
And Blitzcrank actually got the kill onto Ezreal with the Ignite. So both supports getting a kill on the enemy AD carry.
Very interesting trade there.
And Garen's gonna just spin to win on top of that Gnar, doing some pretty good damage, but Gnar's just gonna hop away.
His flash is down, and both top laners are going to be level 6 very soon, so he definitely needs to be careful of this.
And Garen's just gonna be able to regenerate with that passive, while Gnar has to be careful because he used up all 5 of his potions here. But he should be able to get health from the Mega Gnar to help him sustain a bit in lane.
It's true. This is true. Seeing the level 6 go down at both mid lanes here, probably not going to have enough mana for that Vel'Koz to blow her up, but we will see. We'll have to see. That'll be... Gonna see some pain coming in soon, guys.
And Garen's actually gonna spin to win on top of the Gnar, doing a lot of damage, and he's gonna be able to get the kill with the execution on his ult. That was a good 1v1 there for the Garen.
Absolutely. Seeing Morgana going, placing a pink ward at that bush near blue team's Raptors over there. Just walking away, getting as much vision as possible. Seeing 2 pink wards actually down on the red team there.
And Liss is gonna mix that
full. Not gonna get it. Anyone other than a minion. He just wants a little bud. You know, it's like a teddy bear for him.
And Ezreal's actually a level up ahead of the Jinx, probably due to the roam from Morgana, which allowed him to get some solo XP. And Blitzcrank's gonna hit the pull, but there's gonna be a black shield to prevent the knock-up. The mines are gonna miss, and Jinx is gonna get snared, but nothing's gonna go there. It's pretty even trade on the side of the AD carries. I'm actually interested to see how this Orianna is actually leveling her skills. It looks like she's maxing her Q first. So if Vel'Koz decides to do a combo on her, she's not going to have that high level shield. So he might be able to burst her down.
This is true, and we're actually seeing Vel'Koz going back to lane now with that needlessly large rod. He actually has 23 farm up on her right now. Actually, in Orianna going for the Athene's Unholy Grail, not fully finished yet, so her damage is going to be extremely lacking compared to this Vel'Koz.
And Garen's going to be spinning on top of the Gnar. Gnar's going to turn into Mega. He's going to stun and ult, throw the roof, but the roof's going to miss. And they're just going to be hitting each other with wet noodles right now. They do absolutely no damage to each other. So that was a pretty even trade. Garen's going to be able to get the regen though.
Not even a brick house can stop Garen, you know.
Garen's going to go back up. He's going to go back on him, spin to win with the silence. But again, just another even trade, and they're going to walk away from each other. And Vel'Koz is actually pinging his way top. So we're going to see if he's able to get anything going here. Let's see. And Gnar's just going to hop away from the knock-up. So Orianna has a chance to catch up on CS right now, but there's actually 3 top right now, and Vi does have her ult. So we're going to see if they're going to decide to tower dive, and there's going to be exhaust down. Vi's going to ult, Garen's going to Q, and they're just going to be able to pick up the kill with Vi tanking due to that shield on her passive.
Blitzcrank going down from Malphite, actually going right back into the lane. You actually saw him clear out a ward down there, sitting on it actually for quite a long time too, but finally committing and getting a nice ultimate off.
Yeah, so there's a lot of action across the map.
Siytherin doesn't look like they're going to go for a dragon, although actually we're seeing the assistance ping come out from Malphite. A lot of spam pings here. We have four red team members down there, so they may as well take advantage of this, but we're going to trade for a tower top lane with that Garen and Vi.
And blue doesn't actually have any wards, so they're not going to be able to get the timer on this dragon. So it's just going to be a dragon for a tower trade, and Morgana's just be clearing this pink out right now. And there's actually a teleport in from the Garen, and that's going to stop them off the Baron, or dragon.
Questionable decision. He's really low on health and not very tanky.
He's going to flash in there, and oh, that's just a beautiful ult from the Vel'Koz.
Coming in, very nicely landed.
Wow. And Gnar just canceled his teleport.
Vel'Koz snooping around, trying to get his Ezreal. Actually, Ezreal flashing and healing, getting out safely, taking the kill on Vel'Koz.
So that was a bit greedy, and blue team's gonna pick up the dragon. So they got the tower, and they were able to stop them from getting the dragon. So that was a really good trade for the blue team. And that Vel'Koz ult just shredded everyone with that needlessly large rod.
It absolutely did. Very well landed and great combination with that Garen spin to win, slowing them down ever slightly enough, comboing enough time so Vel'Koz could get the slow from his ultimate as well. By the looks of it this game, this Garen is once again more than likely going to be the one and only wet noodle, already having that Sunfire cape built at 10 minutes into the game.
Yeah, and that, with the new Cinder Hulk build into it. It's been actually getting picked up a lot more recently. And Vel'Koz is just going to pick up the blue with Orianna going back to see if she can catch up on that farm. She's still 14 behind. And there's 2 mid, and Morgana's going to miss the snare though. Blitzcrank's going to get the pull, but Ezreal's just able to Essence Flux out of there, avoid the tower damage.
We're not seeing Jinx in lane here. She was actually sitting at base for quite a long time, saving up for that BF sword, watching it carefully there. Now trying to roam mid lane, but missing the boomerang onto Vel'Koz, so the slow does not go down. Garen rotating mid lane, seeing that Gnar and going after him, following his lane everywhere. He's getting really low on health, but he's going to flash away, so he can get ulted by the Garen. Vel'Koz actually being really low, but not going to die.
The Jinx ult's gonna miss.
Flying across the map, very close, but no cigar here.
And Blitzcrank's gonna get snared by Morgana, but there's nothing gonna be traded around with the beautiful placement of those mines from Jinx to prevent anyone from going in. And Blitzcrank's gonna miss that pull. Morgana's gonna exhaust the Jinx ult, but she's gonna go down to that. And Jinx is gonna flash to pick up the kill, and they're just gonna back away from the Ezreal. Vi's actually gonna dive in the mid lane.
Down onto the Orianna under tower, taking the kill. Garen actually ulted onto Orianna as well. Seeing a triple kill on this Garen, I believe. And, I think that was
a double.
Double kill. Very nicely done. Just taking huge advantage of that. Gnar apparently backed in the middle of that fight, and they tried to defend 3v2, and just the wet noodle is unstoppable, going straight under tower, going right after them. Diving once again onto the Gnar, the silence ultimate goes out, and they just obliterate him. He's 0-3.
That's a 6-0 Garen.
Going well for him. Jinx landing a nice slow with the POW for that Ezreal, but not going to go under the tower like this Garen. She is she's not really a wet noodle, you know. She's like a she's not a boiled noodle either, you know. She's just a noodle.
Just a raw noodle.
Yeah, just a raw noodle. And a pretty large gold lead actually overall on blue team. Looking at that, it's actually like 5k gold right now in 2 towers, mid lane and top lane. We're probably going to see that bottom lane go down fairly soon, but not at the moment. Jinx is backing, but I think we're going to see some rotations here from that Vi, and maybe even Garen coming down with the teleport. But, you know, this might be Garen's time to be the wet noodle once again, and we might see what most Garens have done this game, and just go to top lane, spinning all the way to the tower up to the inhibitor and just not giving up. Nothing really going on right now. Red team just pinging onto their ping board. Good grab from Blitzcrank actually bot lane. But the black shield goes down once again, and Ezreal just reacting with the ultimate.
And Gnar actually teleported down, and he's going to be able to pick up this kill.
He's not getting the third stack of hyper finally. Actually, Blitzcrank not going to be enough. And
they have to be careful of that Vel'Koz. He does a lot of damage, and there's going to be a lot of support coming from the back. Morgana's going to ult. Gnar's going to go in, get a beautiful ult, but nothing's going to really come from that. And Malphite's coming in from the back. He's going to be able to ult the Blitzcrank, but is he going to get anything? With a beautiful combo from the Orianna, they pick up a kill, but Garen is doing a lot of damage to that Orianna, but she's going to be able to get away with the flash, and Garen's going to be stuck in between a place and a hard rock with that Malphite, but he looks like he's going to be able to get away by scaring the Ezreal.
Not going to take the kill. Very nice land, though. Good prediction, but not enough damage. Very close.
So that was a good fight by the red team. They're trying to catch up a little bit on the gold. No one actually went down for them. Or did the Gnar go down and revive?
The Gnar, I did believe, go down. Seeing the flash ult from Garen immediately killing these Ezreal. That was very nicely done, taking full advantage of his cooldowns right now.
Yeah, and we're seeing the Gnar go for the Brutalizer build. So he's going to be delaying his tankiness a bit, which, being 1-4 with only 62 farm, it's probably not the best decision. He could have just gone straight for that tank.
Yeah, I absolutely agree. Somewhat a questionable decision. And looking at the moment with that, you know, you can't say too soon what he's going to do with that Ruby Crystal and Cloth Armor, since it's literally the match to every armor item. But I'm going to have to guess it's either Sunfire Cape or Randuin's Omen.
And Garen built a Zeal.
first tower, tier 1 bot lane, and seeing a lot of activity mid lane as well from this Orianna and Vel'Koz.
Garen has a static Shiv, and Vel'Koz is gonna flash away from the Orianna after she does some good damage, and Morgana's gonna get a snare onto Jinx, but nothing's gonna come from that. So I'm interested in this static Shiv. That's going to provide him with a lot more split pushing power, and Garen already has a lot of split pushing due to his spin to win. So he's going to be really strong on that split push, and I guess that's what blue team is going to be looking to do later into the game, as both teams group around the dragon, with red team controlling the scuttle.
Absolutely.
And Vi's going to get snared. Malphite's going to go in.
A nice combo from the Orianna onto the Malphite with the ball. Vi going over the wall after the Gnar, but dying straight. Can't out-trade him. Nice shield from Orianna to save the Gnar from the final tick of Ignite.
Jinx is going to pick it up with the rocket.
Taking him out. Seeing a nice flash grab from the Blitzcrank as well, getting crit and the death on Morgana.
And Garen's going to be able to spin to win on top of that Malphite. Going to be able to pick up the kill. And they're going to be able to dive that with the nice ult from Vel'Koz. And that should be a free dragon, as it was 4 for 1. So let's see if they move down to dragon. Orianna seems to be following them, but she's gonna just push out mid lane, hopefully get that. But she's gonna back away actually. So that's 2 dragons to none for the blue team.
Looking at the gold lead once again, it's slowly rising higher and higher for blue team right now. Actually having 7k gold more than the red team. Just now seeing the Trinity Force being picked up by that Ezreal, and is also picking up 2 more wards, saying they desperately need the vision. They need this awareness. It's not enough at the moment for them. So not a common thing to see the ADC pick up any wards or anyone else with support, but seeing it happen this game, guys.
And Nar's gonna get the Orianna ball, but it doesn't seem like he's gonna dive, as Vi's gonna come in for a bit of support for the Vel'Koz. But Vel'Koz did take a lot of damage, and Nar's just throwing his boomerang everywhere, getting some damage onto the Vi. But no kills gonna come from that. And it's interesting to note that Garen alone has 3,500 over his lane opponent. So half of the advantage that blue has over red is strictly from the top lane, which is a 10-0-3 Garen. And that's a scary Garen.
Absolutely, and we're seeing him split pushing top lane now, actually trying to make use of the teleport, getting all the presence he can. I think they're trying to force the red team to engage at this point, because they know that this Garen can not only get towers, but he can win trades. Then red team rotating up top lane with that Gnar and Malphite actually is just going to be to blue team's advantage right now.
Garen's going to be running around in the back. Maybe he's looking to come up behind the whole team. But Gnar's going to go in, get an ult only on Blitzcrank with the Ezreal ulting, but the Malphite and the Orianna are going to be able to pick up 2 kills. 1 actually. The Blitzcrank is going to be able to get away, and Vel'Koz.
Jinx going to pick up the kill on Gnar with that 1 auto attack, and the Jinx ult going down, but actually going to miss Malphite as Garen spins him to death. Morgana finally going down from the Jinx, and some nice CC off that Vel'Koz.
And again, another 4 for 1 with Vi going down with only Orianna living for the blue side. So exact same trade scenario as the last fight they had at Dragon.
I have to wonder what's going through red team's mind right now. They're actually 11k gold, no, 9k gold. Blue team has 9k more. Wow, can't even speak. Blue team has 9k more gold now than the red team. Actually jumping up to 10k there after taking that tower. And this is easily snowballing into blue team's favor. It's completely apparent to everyone, the viewers, the players, I'm sure as well. Garen actually having 12 out of the 20 kills there, that's a crazy amount. 60% of his team's kills.
He has a 75% kill participation with those 3 assists.
Yeah, it's just insane.
Jinx is going to be overextending a bit. She's going to throw it on the mines, but I don't know if that's going to be enough if that Gnar is able to hit his Q. And she looks like she's getting ready to flash over that wall, but will Gnar follow? And no, they seem to just be backing away, afraid that the blue side team will be waiting for them. So Jinx, no flash.
Somewhat surprised that Ezreal didn't try to follow up and just Essence Flux into her, because I think he would have had enough damage easily to kill her.
He would have had enough, but they had no wards.
Smart by doing that, yeah, as well, just by not taking the risk, realizing everyone is up, and they've been losing the last team fights, obviously very easily. Red team really just needs to get some really nice ultimates off on multiple amounts of people. We're only seeing it on 2 or 3 people, but now they're slow. You know, they're losing so much that they don't have the damage to even make use of it. It seems like.
And Vi's actually going to be picking up a Triforce, even though she's 0-3 and 8 right now. So that's an interesting pickup. That means she's going to have a lot of damage. And if she gets on that Ezreal, she's going to be doing actually quite a bit to him.
You're very right. We might actually be seeing her comboing him completely if she can get all of her damage off on him. The Ezreal going down, just probably a smarter decision for Red Team at this point, making use of the free harass that they can get off.
Garen's gonna run and flash on the Orana. He's gonna spin to win. He should be able to get the. He's not gonna get the execution with Judgment, as she's blocked.
3 of them back, almost getting Vel'Koz, but not quite enough damage. Blue team just being way too tanky. Nothing they can do about it. Vel'Koz laying a nice ult over the wall, finishing off the Malphite in a fantastic Jinx ult, finishing off the Ezreal. That is a full ace on blue team there.
Yeah, and Vi actually ulted the Ezreal in the back there, picking up the kill after everything happened there.
We might see the game end here. We're gonna have to see blue team having 2 members of low health here. Garen going down to the tower, saying he doesn't care. He'll take his first death to the tower, because that seems like the only person that can kill a wet noodle right now. Picking up the Warmog's armor, actually. I thought he was gonna go for Righteous Glory, but apparently not. Gnar trying to follow near blue team here, but playing smart and just backing away here. Nice binding from Morgana onto that Blitzcrank. They're not going to have enough damage to kill him by the looks of it. He flashes away anyways, and Vel'Koz deletes Morgana, but he's going to get turned on by the Gnar.
Gnar's going to flash away, but the minions are going to be able to pick up the kill for Vel'Koz. That was an unfortunate circumstance for the Gnar.
Indeed, indeed. Picking up the mats on Gnar for that Sunfire Capes. 4 and 8 right now. He's actually slowly been picking up more kills, having the most on his team, even though he does have the most deaths.
Yeah, and he's still very behind in terms of items. He doesn't even have a Sunfire yet, along with that Brutalizing. Garen has a Sunfire, a Static, and a Warmogs. So
now we're actually seeing the Sunfire being built right this very moment by that Gnar.
He just completed it, yeah. So he's basically an item and a half behind the Garen in terms of gold, which, as you can see, is 4.5k. So
Red team pinging out on that Jinx. Seeing she's really pushed out. Tons of minions. Gnar actually going in, but he's gonna jump perfectly into the chompers. A little too excited there, little guy.
And Dragon's is actually gonna be up right now, so blue team are gonna be looking to get that. And red team doesn't look like they're gonna be contesting this at all, as they're gonna be just clearing the wave in the mid, and Morgana's actually been recalling it. So that's a 3rd dragon for free for the blue team.
At all. That 5% movement speed is going to be a really good justice for this Garen, and a big addition for that Blitzcrank to get easier pulls and catch them easier as well.
And it'll even help Jinx to kite back a bit, due to her not having any escape skills.
This is absolutely true. Garen's pushing on the bot lane there. Tower's actually still at Jinx following short as well. We're definitely going to see this tower get taken, whether they try to go for this Garen or not. Only
Morgana's there.
Not looking like they're going to even try to contest this either. Not sure why Red Team's trying to defend that mid lane so much. The inhibitor's already gone. We're actually seeing Malphite and Gnar going in on this Garen. Gnar almost going down, finally getting ulted by the Garen. Blitzcrank landing a nice grab onto that Malphite over the gate as the Vel'Koz ultimate goes down.
And Malphite's actually going to use his ult to get away, so he didn't use that at all during the fight. And I believe that's GG's getting called out by the red team, as I don't believe there's going to be anything. Ooh, and the Blitzcrank mixes that hook. I don't think there's anything that the red team can do to stop this right now.
It doesn't look like it at all. We're actually seeing a set 16k gold lead over the red team right now.
And Blitzcrank's going to get the pull onto him, but the Black Shield's going to prevent him from getting knocked up.
Into Summoner's platform, but getting away here. And just stacking up the deaths. They're boiling these noodles right now. Blitzcrank landing another hook onto Orianna.
That's a good Orianna.
Suicide attack here. Malphite does not have his ultimate yet. actually use it to just escape, and he would have been able to use it to kill that Vi, but not going to be enough as the Nexus is fully exposed here. Just seeing some trades going out.
And Garen's gonna take damage from the fountain, and they're not gonna be able to end the game. As Ezreal's gonna be able to pick up both, pick up a triple. Actually, he's not gonna be able to get that triple kills. Garen is just too fast. But is Morgana gonna be able to get the snare? No, she's not. And she's gonna exhaust the Garen. Ezreal's gonna Essence Flux, but Garen's Q just providing him with too much move speed, and he's just too tanky to take down at this moment. So he's gonna get away.
Well, blue team just stacking up that gold lead. They actually have, even with that massive gold lead in mind, they even have over twice the amount of kills as red team.
Yeah, with this Garen has more kills than the entire red team at this moment.
Oh wow, that's really crazy to look at. That's a good point. Wow.
And the only death he has is to a tower.
Well, I hope you guys have learned your lessons from the last couple of games in this tournament. Ban Garen. Jeez.
And Baron could be an option for the blue team, but they could just end it without doing the Baron as well.
We'll have to see. Blitzcrank roaming around this mid lane. Garen just split pushing top lane. And actually seeing the Vi and Vel'Koz rotate around. So looking like they're probably just going to try to pick up some kills and end it now.
Garen is just under the tower right now, and they're not able to do anything to him. And Garen's gonna tower dive, flash on the Orianna, but Orianna's gonna counter flash. Vi's gonna get the ult top onto the Orianna. Orianna's gonna ult both Vi, and she's gonna pick up the kill.
He's going to live. No one kills the noodle. And the nice ultimate from Malphite going onto the Garen, taking him out finally for the shutdown goal.
But Vel'Koz is gonna come in and get some good damage on there.
Safe from that Gnar to go onto them, but not looking like he's going to be able to take them out right now. And he threw his house, and maybe the game. That might be it, ladies and gentlemen, but the inhibitor actually goes right back up.
They should have time for this. It is Jinx.
We're kind of coming up with those home guards. Will she be able to do it? Well,
they're just gonna take her down. And Jinx should just focus the inhibitor or the Nexus right now instead of going for the kills. She's not gonna be able to pick up the Orianna, and she's just gonna end the game. And that's GG, well played to the red team, which I believe was. Do you know which team that was exactly?
That was Dayum Dat
Dayum Dat team though.
Yeah, Garen proving once again to be an incredibly strong pick, and you know, you have to also just note the fact, even though that Vi didn't really carry that game in terms of kills, you know, she was definitely a very strong jungler that Gaming Avalanche actually just left open, and Dayum Dat Team though taking full advantage of it, and just, you know, taking all of the strong picks they can and taking the victory for this tournament. I mean, for this round, not the full tournament, guys.
And taking a look at the damage dealt to champions, Jinx did basically 8,000 more than Ezreal did, with Vel'Koz doing almost 13,000 more than the Orianna, and Garen only doing 4,000 more than the Gnar. And Garen was the biggest soaker up of damage there. And we're actually going to take a look at the updated brackets at this moment. 1 second. Oh, of course, the game wasn't even showing.
Alright.
What's going on here? Come on. OBS.
So this might be the last game we're actually going to see tonight. We don't have any plans of other teams joining us, but we will be continuing to stream, and if not Thick2G and myself, our other commentator, Ridley J 2012, will be streaming as well, potentially.
And taking a look at the updated brackets, Candy are waiting for the winner of the loser brackets for the finals, and losers round 4, which is Dayum Dat Team though, and Biscuits and Manapot, are up next. And then whoever wins that moves on to the semifinals of the losers brackets, which faces Mr. Beautiful Hydra. And the winner of that will move on to the finals. So there's about 3 more series left. But the finals, I believe, are going to be a best out of 5. So there's going to be a lot of more games to be played. So keep in touch with the League People Facebook to find out when we actually are going to be having these games. They will most likely be streamed. And I'm going to be just checking up on Dayum Dat Team Don Biscuits to see if there's going to be another game played today at all. So while I do that, enjoy some royalty-free music from Monster Cat.
What's up, guys?
What's going on, dude?
Vic, are you still gonna host? Oh, we just do community games. Now I mean, that's cool. I don't know. Do something, just keep the stream going for a little while longer. I mean, I could, I'll set up the thing right now. We do a community ARAM or something like that first. All right, well, gonna invite you two. We're showcasting. I'll give you guys the invite powers. I would assume though, like a lot of people do want to play in like a community ARAM, so you might want to just like I don't know, give the password out on the stream, and that would be the fairest way, maybe.
Okay.
Well, I'll send it to you in a on Facebook. Oh, they can? Okay. So then it's ARAM, lowercase. And the channel, the game name is. Oh, okay. Well, good job. Whatever. It doesn't matter. ARAM lowercase to enter the game. You might as well tell them, I guess. Now, in terms of the charity thing, how will we get that set up? Did you figure that out, Jacob?
For the charity thing?
Because I kind of wanted to do that someday. Maybe not today, because we might have to test it out and work some things out.
I mean, I'd be up for streaming anytime. I'm actually off work tomorrow and obviously the weekend, so I've got a lot of free time to dedicate right now.
Okay, well, I mean, if it's... Well, I wanted to basically have it so that whenever somebody... Like, it's like a charity stream. We'll be playing, like, games like these. Whenever somebody donates, there's a notification.
Oh, is that all you want? Like on the on-stream notification, or?
Yeah, something like that. Since we're doing like community games, I think this would be the best time.
There is.
Oh, there's Twitch alerts.
I'm pretty
Yeah,
sure it can happen.
you're
I
thinking
think we can
about
find a way.
you're saying that there's no way for extra life? Is that what you're saying? No, I think there's a way. I sent Rudy a video yesterday. I don't know if you saw that video, Jacob.
I didn't. No.
Do I need to link it to you?
Sure. Why not?
All right. Apparently, he was saying it was really easy to set up. So I mean,
Yeah,
if we could do
it
something
seems
like
easy.
that.
All right.
Yeah, I'm just gonna accidentally went to his cosplay page. Just gonna pull out the message where he said that, and maybe we could actually start out that charity thing today, and that'd be
By the
really,
way, the
really
website
nice.
I was telling you about yesterday is gamingforgood.net.
Oh,
That's the one
Wow.
Athene used. He got $10 million one day.
for towards that organization?
I believe you actually. It's for Save the Children Foundation.
Oh, is that something what does that support?
I think it's the organization to save the kids. Let me check for you though.
What do they do though? What does that organization do rather?
They're the ones who like sponsor children and shit. Provide
Alright, fair enough.
farming. They help U.S. kids as well.
I decided to go with Extra Life.
Okay, no, I
but
know. I was just letting you know.
No, I'm just saying though, like in the future, like I definitely would like to try some different things out. If we do meet, like,
Yeah, this is the
If-
most
if we-
popular one.
yeah, it is. But like I saw that on your personal stream, you had one for was it like shelters or something like
Hope
that?
for Paws.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, Hope for Paws is an organization that rescues dogs off the street and provides
Yeah,
them with foster medical care and then put them into foster homes to potentially get adopted.
See, I wouldn't mind doing something like that.
See, if you do something like that, though, you'd have to do it through PayPal, and like
Okay.
instead of doing everything goes to one organization, you can actually do a split if you wanted to. So you can have like 25% goes to this charity, 25 goes to this charity. Like that's what I currently do on mine. Like 25% go to the Paws, 25 goes to gaming for children, and then the rest are mine because YOLO.
Cause I'm gonna send you a $3,000 donation.
All right, well
You can
1500's
you can buy a
gone.
new. You want a new GPU?
No, I got one. I got one. I updated it.
Oh, nice.
I want another one
Nice,
though,
dude.
but
All right. Well, are you dropping the information in?
I've put it in the chat.
All right. Well, hold on. I'll be back.
User left your channel.
I mean, it's not that big of a surprise. We've dropped in viewers by like 7
Yeah.
of the 13. Who knows who's all paying attention and just doesn't have it open? I mean, we all account for a few of them as well, of course. So
Exactly.
User joined your channel.
Jacob,
yes,
have you checked out that video yet?
yeah, I looked at it.
All right. What do you think about that? Is that something we could do right now?
Yeah, I think so. It looked really easy. So, I mean, I'm not the
Okay.
one hosting the streams. Yeah, it's Stick right now, obviously, but
Okay. So Thick would have to look at the video then,
yeah.
I suppose.
What?
All right. Go ahead and send the video to Thick, I suppose.
What happened?
It's just a video that'll like
Okay.
just shows how to set up the extra life.
Extra Life.
Alright, you gonna send that to me?
Yeah, I got you.
This page. So the first thing you need is what I've already put in here, which is the game capture. Everything looks exactly the same as it would here. The next thing you want to do is add a window capture. We'll go ahead and call this donation alert. Make sure that our extra life donation tracker URL to which is referenced in the Reddit thread that is linked in the description here. .beer/el/traveler.php along with your ID.
But yeah, I do feel like maybe
I need
this is
the
like
I need that
the best
website
time
from you.
to do a charity.
You need what?
I need that
Sex
website
for
from you,
life?
Peter. Yeah, but it's like there's like a little. You need your track alert. Do you know your ID? If you send me the
you
ID.
need my ID?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, I got that for you. Just give me 1 second.
Yeah.
Is it team ID equals and then the number? Is
Yeah.
that what you need?
Yeah.
Okay. Here. Let me send that to you on TeamSpeak in a moment.
Now, you
They're
should
gonna
post
log
about
on
this game on Facebook.
Oh yeah, I am. I just I wanted to get everything set up, and if we are doing the charity stream, I want to kind of say that we're doing that too.
Should I invite Alex Itch?
Sure.
Do it.
Alright, that's the ID. I just sent it to you on a message.
Alright.
Yeah, we'll try to revive the stream a little bit by just hosting these community games.
Alright.
Go ahead and bring up the debug version.
Super hot Alex Itch. What is that? Is that him?
That's, yeah, it's Alex.
Super hot still a thing?
20 seconds.
No, it's like a joke.
Just to show you what that looks and sounds like. And so what we want to do is select a sub-region of that
So what does Alex Itch plan on doing now? Is he just a streamer? Or
He's
is he
actually, he's currently streaming, but he's actually making a team with, you know Crumbs from Dignita?
Yeah.
Him and Crumbs and a new up-and-coming support named Yuno, which is actually a female, so that'll be interesting, are making a team with one of the guys who was gonna buy Curse Academy. He didn't get
Yeah.
it, so he's making his own team with Alex and shit.
Oh, cool. I
So-
think if there was a female LCS player, that would be huge.
I mean,
because
and especially with like Crumbs and Alex, which are like probably the most mature players currently. You know what I mean? So like that's a
Yeah,
good
Crumbs
place
is
for her to
also
start instead of her going to like
Yeah.
a TSM. Like they just fucking grill on her. You know what I mean? No pun intended.
what we want to do is select a sub-region.
I love TSM though. Oh, I remember all the the heavy backlash that Regie was getting towards the end of season 3 and stuff. Ooh.
All the time.
He still gets backlash, but I mean, back in those times, it was always and then somebody released that one video where him and Dyrus were having an argument, and that made everyone hate him. Or I kind of feel bad for the guy, but at the same time, I don't know.
User joined your channel.
Hello? Flicking
Hello?
Rude?
Hello?
Bashful and Bronzy?
Get the fuck out of my channel.
Hello? Bay?
That's good.
Bay? Hell
Did
yeah, hi.
the
Is that-
team ID work?
Yeah, the ID work.
Okay.
Bay? Yeah. You're gonna get screwed over with snow just because you're bashing on Bronzies.
Now,
User joined
how
your
will this
channel.
work? Are we gonna advertise in terms of are we just gonna advertise? How are we gonna advertise the link so that people can donate?
Well, it's on the bottom, right? You can add a
User
Moobot.
left your channel.
It turns all of the lap transfer.
Oh yeah, I could do it on Moobot.
Yeah.
What if you have can you add something like a little scrolling thing at the top of your stream or something like that?
That'd be cool.
What do you mean?
Like that has
Oh,
a-
yeah, I can.
Okay, because then we could do that. I could add it on Moobot, and I could say it on the post itself.
Okay, I'm just trying to figure this out. I got part of it done.
All right, man.
I should watch the rest of the video.
User left your channel.
Wait, where'd she go?
User left your channel.
Oh,
Background color.
I'm gonna go AFK for a second or two.
Color key. Check color key. And I accidentally cancel. color key that we want is black. But it turns all of the black transparent when we're looking at the final option. We also want to add in
User joined your
window
channel.
capture for any one of these pieces of information. Let's go with the 5 line here. So we'll call it capture. Box. Add the white line so that we don't get it. Color key.
Okay, I got it.
Layered windows on each of these. So I want the mouse cursor since we're already capturing that with our game. And so now if we preview our stream, you'll see that we'll be able to surround on top of any of size that to whatever size it needs to be. And drop that down over in the corner. Rotations are fresh as they should.
All right, looks nice.
Let me try the debug though to make sure it's working. Yes. What's the fucking code? Equals 1. So this one, every 20 seconds we'll get a donation. So I just want to see if that appeared on the screen or not. So it looked like it worked, but let's try the next one. Let's see. Okay, it's working. You see that?
Let's see, just a second. Let me see.
Alright.
Yep, I see it. Rouge Maduck.
That was just a fake one. Now I have to edit it again because I don't want it on that screen, because that screen I use. So, edit scene. Or not edit scene. Properties. Select screen region. Okay.
You guys hear me?
Yeah. Is it working now? Trying to get it to show up on the other, like on my other screen, but
Are you referring to the
because I
bird
have,
thing that you're trying to do?
I have 3 monitors, right?
Hmm.
And I was doing it on my right monitor, but my right monitor is what I use for music and shit. So I'm just moving it to my left monitor. So let me debug again.
Okay. I'm gonna go quickly see what everyone else is up to.
Alrighty. Yeah, it's pretty late, so not a big surprise. Even then, it's another factor to the stream viewers. I mean, we're actually dropping fairly slowly.
Yeah, they're
but,
not too interested in
12:13
setting this
at
up.
least.
I mean, we can still gather a few more if I re-advertise, I suppose.
Mm-hmm.
Because we are kind of not doing anything. Like, I feel like the one thing, I don't know, I feel like one thing like streamers have to learn is that if they stop doing something, people are just tend to leave the stream.
No, I know. I'm just setting this thing up for you, right? So.
No, I know. I'm not like grilling you for it. I'm just saying in general as a
shit.
as a
User
rule
joined
for
your channel.
streaming.
Thick.
Yeah.
If you don't get lollipoppy, I'm gonna kill myself.
Okay. I hope I don't.
Wow. Gonna go cry myself to sleep now.
Okay, bye.
User left your channel.
Too bad she can't give me that skin because I already own it.
I'm sure you've owned it for a long time.
That I have.
See, it's not okay. I know what I have to do. Remove that. Yes. Add.
Mhm.
I have to add another window capture. Donation alert. See, I can only use this. I don't want to use this monitor. Come on now. I can't change monitors. Oh. There we go. Sound is obnoxious, but whatever. Alright. Should be set up. Let me just try one more fake donation.
Alright.
At the Avalanche game. I should message him. Yo, this is a charity stream.
Now, so I haven't really looked into that one so much. So when somebody donates, does it show up on the stream itself?
Do you see?
Like
Okay,
if some-
are you watching the stream right now?
It's a lot like Twitch alerts. It
You
almost
should
looks-
you should see a fake donation coming up because I was testing it.
Okay, I'm tuning in right now, but it might be too late. Let's see.
I don't know. I'm trying to still set it up properly.
Okay.
What the fuck is that? Why is League of Legends so big?
Not really anyone can play. If you want Lolly Ribbon to join, Lolly Ribbon can join.
I just saw the point where like the League of Legends thing just got really big.
Yeah, I don't know what's going on there.
I've had that happen with OBS too. Like I don't know why it does it either.
League?
Interesting streamer dilemmas that I will have to learn in a few months, I suppose.
League? Alright, I fixed that.
Alright, well I'm tuned in, so I'll
Okay,
be
I'm
looking.
gonna turn on fake mode.
Hi, Lolly Ribbon. I'm Dad.
Alright. Let's see. See that? So, see it worked?
Did we ever?
I just gotta move it now.
This is ARAM.
Edit scene. So, in this area, I'm gonna put it here.
I'm just looking at it.
You saw
Yeah,
it.
it
Right?
worked. Okay, cool.
Now.
47 pools of coins. That's a good donation right there.
Now I have to add it here, so when I'm in game, it appears.
Alright, well, I will, gotta do something quickly,
Alright, are you gonna play?
and I will rejoin you guys. Okay, I gotta mute my...
So this is very easy to set up, actually. I'm surprised.
Excuse you. All right, that's very rude.
That wasn't me.
Rude. It was totally you.
Nah, man, that wasn't me. Come on now. Alright. Alright, boom.
Ah, we're not gonna see the Lolly Ribbon. Well, GG. I'm done.
Done.
AFK.
Done.
AFK.
Alright, I'm done this second. We can play now.
Fuck this team. No Lolly Ribbon. You know what? Yep. Fuck this team.
Alright, let's find people to play now. can't let you invite.
Ready? I have a ton of people.
I
to
actually
invite.
invited someone who's banned from the community. Oops.
Roller skates. See. Try to get community members, even though I can invite a ton of people if I wanted to. But one. Let's all invite Alyssa.
Maba Taba. Have you seen
And
Maba
you know what?
Tabas?
You know what? Yeah, I bet I get it too.
Alright, let me get some music
Don't,
going on.
Don't decline me, Lolly Ribbon.
Get some royalty-free
Eat your
music
life.
provided by
User joined your channel.
Sona wants to play.
Okay.
Yeah.
That means your life.
Wait a minute. Is this Riot employees? Yo.
What?
User left your
Wait, someone's
channel.
invited me to a Riot and Play game. Yo.
Aw.
Yo,
Hey, baby girl.
think we should all just hop into one channel and have it be like really or should we separate the teams when we start playing? I don't know.
I don't know. I have no idea.
It doesn't really matter. It's
That's
just for
right.
fun.
Yeah, man.
My basement is so incredibly cold.
Yo, Peter, I might be getting some rioters in here.
Really?
Yeah.
Do we save these 2 spots then?
We might need more than that. We can kick out
I
Theodore.
mean, I like.
I mean, I can.
I mean, I'm
spectate
down
if
to
need be.
spectate too. If
Alright,
Yeah.
give me an invite, right?
all right, sure.
My
All right.
my top line, it's not guaranteed. I don't know if they want to play or not. But let's see.
All good. All good.
It doesn't really matter, dude.
Aren't you playing with them?
It would be so friggin' nice. We had like some, Riot support while we're doing a charity stream. That'd be amazing.
Oh, and random. I don't know why I wasn't thinking about this before, but I'm actually gonna watch through the tournaments again, and I'm gonna try to make some highlights of them too. Like get some crazy ass plays.
Yeah, and then post them on League People, and then we'll
Exactly,
have like a
yeah.
billion
Yo,
people.
can you kick hentai? We need 4 slots.
Uh,
Or do you want to sit out?
I'm sorry, but like, I'm sorry. Okay, go ahead.
Sorry,
They
but
don't-
not sorry.
They're not coming.
Okay. Now you made me feel like now you made me look like an asshole.
I can go join them. Like they invited me.
Join who?
The rioters.
Oh no, you just stay, dude.
What?
Just stay.
3
Why are you gonna
riot-
join them?
Cause 3 rioters.
I'll remake the lobby. The thing is,
Well, you're the host right now, aren't you? Yeah.
Yeah, I could be playing with rioters right now.
It's all on you, man. I know you're the one streaming.
I know, but like I don't want to ditch you guys. You know what I mean, I'm streaming.
In fact, I'll set up my my extra life thing before I even start streaming, so I can have it.
all right.
prepared.
So are you gonna ditch then, Vic?
No, it's okay. I'll play with you guys.
Okay. I mean, it's up to you, man. I don't hold it against you if you want to play with some rioters.
No, I know, but like
Now
I'm
I feel like a fucking
streaming
asshole
on
'cause I
League
kicked him
people.
for no reason.
But I'm streaming on
And now
League people.
he's like, and we're kind of not on the best terms either. So he's like,
No, you're not.
should I just remake it? I think I'm just gonna remake it. Cause here, oh fuck! Now tell everyone to leave that.
Oh, my
Cause I'm
client
just gonna
crashed. Nice.
I'm just gonna remake it.
Dude, I should totally go do one game with those rioters and then come join.
Then go do one game with those riders, man. We do not care.
All right,
Go ahead.
I am.
Jacob,
Yep.
you got the gist of how to do that donation thing?
No, I haven't really been watching through the video since I didn't have OBS up to actually kind of interact with it, but it's really basic. I don't think I'll have a problem with it.
All right. Well, then.
Actually, he sets it up in like the first minute. Using his URL browser.
User joined your
Wait,
channel.
what's happening now?
I'm gonna remake the game because I didn't accidentally kick Theodore. Thick here told me to kick Theodore because rioters. We had a space for rioters, and then afterwards the rioters weren't coming. So okay,
No,
Oh my
I'm
God.
playing with him right now.
whatever. Who cares?
Theodore's not gonna come back now, you know?
Why are they all wanting to play with you?
No, he wants to come back.
Oh, he does? Okay.
I just told him we kicked him
Oh.
because we were mid lobby.
Okay. Okay.
Alright, so Rioter stream. Alright.
User left your channel.
This fucking guy. He's so starstrucken.
Yep.
Whatever. I don't
Yep,
care
you
about
gotta link
rioters.
him the down, gotta link him the mixtape, the League People mixtape, get Riot up.
Oh yeah, for sure. And just for that, I'm gonna call the. Never mind. I'll just call the password. I was gonna make the password mixtape, but then no, I'll just leave it at ARAM.
Okay.
So
The personal ID thing for
do you need that?
Extra Life? Yeah, I need that too.
Okay.
I'll message you. I have it right here.
All right.
I got it.
Where the fudge is?
Okay.
The second thing I told you is for fake donations.
Alright, well, I'll have you set that up, and then I'll re-advertise the stream so then we can get some more people back in. I don't know who else was in this. Idney? Oh wait, no, I got it here. Idney, Krypent. Krypent. And X-Squirtle Turtle. Okay, that's everyone.
User joined your channel.
Do you want to move down to your channel then, Peter? Since the
Yeah,
stream
why
is
not?
and stuff? Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
User left your channel. User left your channel.
You know why I'm playing with these riders?
Why are you playing with him?
Because I need to practice for my casting job, you know?
Ah, true.
They're gonna hire me.
Goats, man.
My league would crash.
User was moved out of your channel. Hey, wake up.